They say love finds you when you least expect it, but I never imagined it would find me here, in a hospital room, bald, weak, and hooked to machines. I didn't know it then, but the man who watched over me through those long, endless nights would one day become my husband. I was 27 when I heard the words, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. 8 months of chemo, they said. 8 months of losing pieces of myself. My hair, my energy, my sense of normal. Every morning I'd wake up and wonder if the person in the mirror was still me. My consultant was brilliant, but he spoke in facts and numbers, never feelings. I started to believe hospitals were made of cold walls and colder people. Until I met him. He wasn't my main doctor, just part of the hematology team.
But he had this calm about him.
When he walked into the room, everything felt a little lighter. He didn't talk at me, he talked to me about music, travel, silly stories from his night shifts. Anything that made me forget where I was. Sometimes, he'd stay even after rounds were done, just to chat, or to make sure I'd eaten something. It was innocent.
Kind.
But every time he smiled, I felt something flutter in my chest I couldn't explain. He never crossed the line. Just an occasional pat on the hand, the kind that lingers a little too long to be just professional. We both knew it couldn't be more.
Not then.
Not there. When my last treatment ended, he was there, clapping, smiling, proud. He congratulated me, told me I was stronger than I realized. We promised to stay in touch. And for a while we did a few texts, some phone calls. But life has a way of pulling people in different directions. He moved to another province for training. And slowly, the messages stopped. I thought that was the end of it. Of us. 6 years passed. 6 years of remission. Of rebuilding my life. My hair grew back. My body healed. I started dating again. But no matter who I met, something always felt missing. Late at night, I'd find myself wondering where he was.
Whether he ever thought about me.
Then I'd laugh at myself, because why would he? That was a lifetime ago. It was a medical ball. My friend begged me to go as her +1. I wasn't expecting much. Just a night of polite small talk and free wine. And then, I saw him. 6 years older. A few gray strands in his hair. But those same kind eyes. For a moment, I couldn't breathe. And when he smiled, everything came rushing back. We talked all night. About everything, the years in between, his training, my recovery, life after the hospital. The next night, we met again. And the night after that. This time, there were no rules, no boundaries. Just us. 2 people who'd carried something quietly for years. Finally allowed to feel it. On our 3rd day together, he finally said it. He told me he'd never forgotten me. That through all his moves, his work, his exhaustion, I was the one patient who stayed in his heart. He said he'd wanted to reach out for years, but it never felt right, until fate threw us together again. Then he asked if I'd give him another chance, and I said yes. It wasn't all perfect. He was 11 years older than me, and, funny enough, he'd once been my brother-in-law's boss. Let's just say family dinners got complicated. But after surviving cancer, I stopped caring about what other people thought. Because once you've faced death, you realize how precious love really is. It's been 5 years since we got married. A quiet, beautiful life filled with laughter and small routines. Every morning, when I see him sitting at our kitchen table, I still can't believe how far we've come. I keep this wristband to remind me where it all began. In a place I once thought my life was ending. Turns out it was only beginning. People ask if I believe in second chances. And I always say, absolutely. Because sometimes the universe doesn't say no. It just says, not yet. If you told 27-year-old me, bald, sick, terrified, that one day I'd marry the man who sat beside me through chemo, I would have laughed. But love has its own timing. Sometimes it takes years, and a little faith, because when something is truly meant for you, no distance, no time, and no circumstance can keep it away.